In today's video, we're going to be going over the rumors circulating about an absolutely massive remaster of a PlayStation 3 exclusive. It's a remaster we've been wanting for a very long time, and I'm honestly thinking it might be a full-on remake based on some of the other things we've heard in the past. Want to add my speculation, so we'll talk about that. Also, the next DLC content for Ni no Kuni 2 has been detailed. We've got an idea on when we're going to get the next bit of information on Days Gone. That game is out relatively soon, but we'll be hearing more at PAX East in Boston. Assassin's Creed Odyssey patch 1.14 is out right now on the PlayStation 4. That's adding New Game Plus, and it's increasing the level cap, and there's more to come. Red Dead Online beta update is out right now, and select content is available first on the PlayStation 4, and there is some new Left Alive gameplay footage. More on that at the end of this video. First, I do want to talk about all of the rumors circulating about a possible Demon Souls remaster. Everybody wants a remaster of Demon Souls. Well, if you're a fan of the Souls games, I don't know who doesn't want to revisit Demon Souls. That was a terrific game that really set the Souls franchise ablaze on the PlayStation 3, and of course then it spawned Dark Souls. And then we had Dark Souls 2, 3, Bloodborne. The rest is history, and Souls has become one of the most popular franchise in gaming today. And while we've seen all of the Dark Souls games be brought to the PlayStation 4, we have yet to see Demon Souls be brought to the PS4. Well, there was a thread over on Restera asking if there would be a Demon Souls remaster, and Kotaku editor Jason Schreier, who doesn't need an introduction, he's been very reliable with a proven track record of leaks and sources inside the gaming industry, and he responded bluntly just saying yes. If it's coming from Jason Schreier, I am inclined to believe it. Again, he has speculated and reported on several other things that have come to fruition. I can't actually remember a time where he's been wrong, and if Jason Schreier is saying it, I am led to believe that it will be happening. Now, there's a couple things to digest here. First of all, I think everybody involved with Demon Souls knows that a remaster or remake of the game would be absolutely massive. And not only that, we do know that Bluepoint Games, the guys that brought us the Shadow of the Colossus remake, are working on some sort of game, and I do believe that game requires knowledge on PlayStation 3 tech. So to me, that would lend me to believe that Bluepoint Games are the guys working on the Demon Souls remakes, and they would be a great team to take on the helm of the remake. Did you see how the Shadow of the Colossus remake turned out? That remake was absolutely tremendous, and I am absolutely positive that they would do a great job with Demon Souls as well. That's just speculation on my part, but as far as what the Kotaku editor Jason Schreier said, him saying yes to there being a Demon Souls remaster, that means a lot to me. Now, whether that'll be a PlayStation 4 release or a PlayStation 5 release, that is to be determined. I imagine it would be a PlayStation 4 release, but let's hope we hear about it sooner rather than later. As far as Bluepoint Games go, they've been working on that remake for quite a while, so you would imagine that's pretty far along. Whether it be Demon Souls or whether it be something else entirely, we should be hearing about that relatively soon. Moving on from that, Ni no Kuni 2's next piece of DLC has been announced, The Tale of a Timeless Tome. The starting point of this new adventure is a mysterious appearance in a dream. People staying at the Gulpon Inn claim to be visited by an enigmatic rabbit in their sleep. Upon hearing this rumor, Evan and his friends decide to stay at the hotel to investigate and unveil the mystery. They enter a dream together, step into a strange house, and meet the conductor, a rabbit in a tuxedo and a top hat. To those who played the original game Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, both the house and the conductor will be familiar. The conductor's role in this story, however, remains to be discovered. More secrets will be brought to light in this new chapter. Who is the sorrowful-looking figure sitting by a tombstone? Could it be Nella? Evan's party will also meet the charismatic Queen Nira and her companion Lender. Will they finally seal their union in marriage? The Tale of a Timeless Tome DLC also introduces new combat methods to enhance the player's abilities, the Wizard's Companion and Martha's Method. You'll have to use them wisely to defeat your enemies. Longtime Ni no Kuni fans will recall the Wizard's Companion as a 340-page magic book used by Oliver in the first iteration of the series. How will Evan and his companions make use of these new methods? Players will soon be able to uncover all of these new mysteries, gain a deeper understanding of their favorite characters, and reminisce in the Tale of a Timeless Tome, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom's third DLC. We don't have an exact release date for this DLC, but I imagine it would be out relatively soon. Ni no Kuni 2 is a great JRPG. I personally didn't think it was quite as good as the first title, but still very good, and you can get it relatively cheap at this point. You shouldn't be paying any more than $20. Moving on from that, Days Gone is one of the highly anticipated upcoming PlayStation 4 exclusives. It is out on April 26th, but we're gonna get some information about the game a little bit ahead of its release at PAX East in Boston. Specifically, the Ben Studio Twitter account put out a tweet saying Days Gone will be at PAX East 2019 next month. We can't wait to see you guys there. there, more details to come. Short, brief, and to the point, but at this point, Days Gone is nearing completion, so I imagine what we do see at PAX East is going to be the final build of the game. Again, it releases April 26th, but you've got to go gold a while before the game. That's when the game starts being printed onto disc and gets ready to be shipped out. After it goes gold, the team still works on the game through various updates, patches, and any upcoming DLC content, but what we're going to see at PAX East 2019 is probably going to be indicative of the final product that's to be released on April 26th.
And they eat. And mostly, what they want to eat, that's you. Swarmers are the most common. Their name comes from their behavior. They travel in groups of 2 or 3, rarely alone, and sometimes in hordes, which seem to move and respond as if a single organism. Newts are opportunists and only attack if you're low on health or if you invade their space.
Moving on from that, Assassin's Creed Odyssey patch 1.14 is out right now on the PlayStation 4, and it's a pretty substantial update. There's new game plus that lets you start the whole experience over again while retaining your level, abilities, equipment, resources, and money. On top of that, the level cap has been increased from 70 to 99, and 2 brand new mercenary tiers have been added, complete with suitable rewards. And if that wasn't enough, picture frames have been added to the game's photo mode, and newly introduced accessibility options like being able to change the size of subtitles are also coming. There are even new mastery levels, and Ubisoft has added another 22 fast travel points to the map, making it easier to get around Assassin's Creed Odyssey's absolutely massive world. It's great to see that Ubisoft has stayed committed to AC Odyssey. Yes, there's been paid content released with the season pass, but they've also kept it updated through a variety of free updates and free content patches, so that's pretty cool to see. And patch 1.14 has probably been the most sizable free update, so make sure to give that a download and revisit AC Odyssey. Moving on from that, Red Dead Online's beta update is out right now, and you'll be able to get select content first on the PlayStation 4. There's an in-depth post over at the PlayStation blog, but added is the Jawbone Knife, a new deadly weapon that features a handle artfully carved from the remains of a slain animal's jaw. You've also got the inclusion of a variety of different clothing and emotes. The special series and open target races are also included. The Red Dead Online beta is set to be continuing to expand each week with new content including the Evans repeater rifle, new competitive gameplay including 3 new showdown modes, and more. In addition, you'll see changing weekly bonuses for playing and limited stock clothing items rotating in supply each week, and keep an eye out for more early access content in future updates. We'll leave a link to the PlayStation blog post as it does go over everything a little bit more in depth, but Red Dead Online had a little bit of a rocky start, but it does seem like it's making moves at this point, and I've been saying it before, Rockstar's MO with Red Dead Online is very obvious. They want to make this an experience with a ton of longevity, and they want Red Dead Redemption 2 to be a game that they can monetize going into the future. They poured a lot of money into developing the game, and you're damn right that they want to see all the returns that they can get out of it. And lastly, I do want to give you guys a note that Left Alive has had some more gameplay released for the game. For a little while, we weren't seeing much about the game, but now we're seeing some Wanzer mecha gameplay, and the mech gameplay looks pretty sick. This is a game that I've been saying Square Enix really needs this to be a home run. Yes, they've had successes in Kingdom Hearts 3, but they fumbled a little bit more often with releases like Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Just Cause 4. A new IP like Left Alive, this is a game with a lot of potential, and considering that there was a little bit of a void left with Metal Gear Solid's absence, Left Alive can definitely fill that as long as it is a quality experience. We'll know how the game turns out soon enough. It'll be released in Japan on February 28th, and the North American release will be coming on March 5th, so not too much longer to wait to play Left Alive. A game with not a lot of anticipation, all things considered, but this is a game where I think the traction is really gonna come after its release, when people see the reviews turn out, when people hear how other people are reacting to it. That's when you're gonna see the excitement surrounding Left Alive really heighten. And if the game turns out to be quality, of course it could turn out to be a lackluster experience. That's why I told you guys this is probably one to wait on for a little bit, and if it doesn't turn out to be absolutely excellent and resonate at a commercial level, it's Square Enix, and I could see it going on sale very quickly. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, Jason Schreier is saying that a Demon's Souls remaster will happen. I'm speculating that maybe Blue Point Games is working on it. We know they're working on something. A Demon's Souls remaster would be absolutely awesome. Ni no Kuni 2's next piece of DLC has been detailed, so be on the lookout for that. More Days Gone footage is coming at PAX East next month. That will be indicative of the final product. Assassin's Creed Odyssey patch 1.14 is out right now. Red Dead Online continues to get some updates, and new Left Alive footage for you to check out is out right now. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.